Hi, it's Steve with Coin Stuff I Like, bringing you a video of a recent purchase that I made. This pair of 2006 San Francisco Old Mint silver dollars, and I want to take a look at them. When I got them, um, I fell in love with them, and they're every bit they're 70 grades. So let's take a little bit closer look at them. This one here is the uncirculated finish, the uh, burnished, if you will, MS70. The mintage of these was just over 67,000. They're made out of 90% silver, and this is NGC graded MS70, as you can see. The NGC population has a total of just over 5,200 that were graded, and of those, just over 3,200 made MS70. So about 62% of these that are in NGC holders made MS70. So not 100%. It's not like today where it might be in the high 80s to low 90s, and 62%. The next one is the proof. This one is Proof 70 Ultra Cameo. Higher mintage, over 160,000 of these were minted. Again, 90% silver. You can see the design is the Morgan design for the Morgan dollar on the reverse, which is really cool. I like it when the mint will recycle an obverse or reverse of an older coin. I mean, example, American Silver Eagle, but I like that concept. And so, when you think of the modern Morgan dollars that have this reverse, well, there was one in between the traditional period, 1878 to 1904, and then 1921. There's also this reverse. So it has a depiction of the old mint granite lady. So really, really beautiful coin. And this one is every bit a proof 70. It is great in hand. The NGC has graded just over 9,000 of these, and just over 2,000 of them made Proof 70 Ultra Cameo. So that's only 22%. So this coin is falling into a little smaller niche of only 22% NGC graded coins that made Proof 70 for this particular coin. So really, really nice pair of coins. And as I was looking at it, and I love the coins, I love the finishes, and the grades. Every bit they're grades. But this 1906 to 2006, of course, 2006 is when they were minted. But the 1906, I'm going, what? This was around before that, wasn't it? Of course, it's the Granite Lady, the Old Mint, was built in 1874 and ran as a branch mint until 1937. And it still exists. You can still visit it. A new building was started in 1937. So the 2006 was not an anniversary of its being built, or not an anniversary of the end of its time as a U.S. mint, branch mint. But what it does signify is that the Old Mint, the Granite Lady, was one of the few buildings that made it through the San Francisco earthquake and fire. So that's what this is commemorating, is that it made through that devastating earthquake and fire in San Francisco in 1906. Just as an aside, at that time, at the time of the earthquake and fire, there was about 1/3 of the United States gold reserves were sitting in that building. Um, so 1/3 of the U.S. gold reserves were about to be melted, but they managed to save it from the fire, and that was pretty cool. Now, uh, nevertheless, it's worth commemorating, but it's not like the opportunities that the U.S. Mint has had in recent times, like commemorating the sesquicentennial of the Carson City Mint. In 2020 was the sesquicentennial, easier for me to say, of the Carson City Mint. It was opened in 1870, first coinage in February of 1870, and the U.S. Mint missed the opportunity to commemorate the sesquicentennial. Dan Carr did not. The Nevada State Museum, which still houses coin press number 1, did not, but U.S. Mint missed that opportunity. By the way, this is a video. I'll put the link for this video in the description of the current video, in case you want to watch a video about a real commemoration of a worthy date. Anyway, that's not to belittle that these coins are just absolutely beautiful coins. I fell in love with them when I got in hand, but when I bought them originally, I scooped them up with the intent to gift them to my friend Cgriller Stacker. Check out his channel, a YouTube channel. Cgriller Stacker has some great stuff, great videos to watch. But this is going to him because he's sort of a San Francisco Mint product nut. I underscore nut. But he's a good guy, good videos, and these are going to him. You're going to love them. In any case, thank you for watching. These are a couple of great coins. If you get a chance, I would suggest it. That reverse is beautiful. The obverse is commemorating an important event. So check it out. Remember, buy stuff you like, but be smart about what you buy. We'll catch you next time. Bye-bye.